What if you took a gap year? What is a gap year? Well, we're going to talk about that. Welcome, colleagues. I'm George Sloan. This is Myford University channel. Um, please subscribe, like, share, hit the notifications. Listen, um, you may not have heard or been familiar with the term gap year. Let me lay it out for you. A gap year is a year that sometimes people will take between high school and going to college. It's a time to figure things out, make sure you do what you want to do. It might also be a year between sophomore and junior year in college. Okay. What if instead of doing it for a year, you did it for more? What if instead of a gap year, you did the following? You started working and tried out a couple different things. You started a small business, see how that goes. If you went into the military for 2 to 4 years instead, when you do that, the GI Bill you get, if you do want to go to college, that's a way for them to pay for it. But if you pick the right things in the military, you can actually come out and go right into the trades, for example. There are a number of different approaches. What if you did something else entirely? What if you did a special project? There are a number of things that you can consider. I'm going to make this a quick one, but now you know what the idea of a gap year is, and I'm giving you some positive things that you can fill it with. My thought is, you might stumble across the right thing for you and not need to go the traditional higher education route. However, that said, if you take a gap year or a couple gap years and you decide, I still want that higher education, the traditional higher education, I want that college degree, I want that MBA, I want that PhD, guess what? It'll probably still be there. It will probably still be there. I'm going to add one more thing here. Uh, One relative of mine had the opportunity to go and play for a major league um, team. I'm not going to go too deep into it. And the advice that he got, I think, was good at the time, but not necessarily, I wouldn't consider it good now. When that happened, the money wasn't as good as it is today. If I were advising someone that had the opportunity to go and play on a major league or professional level and make that kind of money, remember, not all careers last that long in professional sports. I would take the money because, as I always say, college will still be there. He was told, go to college and then consider going into professional sports. He ultimately didn't. He did quite well for himself. He was a successful man. But the bottom line is, in this day and age, I would say go and have the career in professional sports, make the money. College will always be there. So when you get right down to it, consider that. Think in terms of other approaches, other things. And, whether we're talking gap year or you have an opportunity that's too good to turn down, college and other traditional education degrees will always be there. That said, you want to learn more, tune into the Myford University channel. Check out the sub channel, the MBA Accelerator channel. Check out the website, myforduniversity.com. We believe in learning it fast and applying it faster to get real world results. I would really welcome ideas and thoughts in your comments. Maybe you have some other ideas. Love to hear them. That said, I'm George Sloan. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to see you the next time.